Did you hear that? Wednesday is now Pugsley. You're Pugsley now, aren't you? So all you who said he was a rooster, you were correct. Which I've kind of known because of the hackles and those pointy feathers on the saddle. But Noah said a couple days ago he heard him try and crow. But he's crowing for a different reason this morning. So cute. He's crowing for a different reason because yesterday I got a text from the guy that gave me the chickens, and he was actually going to bring a replacement hen for the one that died. And here she is, the new Wednesday. So he just left, and as soon as I put her in here, Pugsley started crowing. So I'm going to set her up with some food and water and take this crate inside the coop so that the rest of the flock can get used to her. And then tonight around bedtime, I will let her out in there. And then usually if they've slept all together, the next day is fine. And I haven't ever had any major issues incorporating a new hen into my flock ever, especially this flock. They've all been pretty welcoming, so we'll hope that continues. I'm feeling a lot better, by the way, probably about 85% there. I put a video out. Oh, well, some of you probably don't even know I'm sick. Most of you. I put a short video exclusive content out in our new community. If you don't know what our new community is, I'll put a link down below and you can go check that out. But I let everyone know in that video that I had a cold, and anyway. Another thing I let them know, someone stopped by. It was the people that cut our trees down last year out in the pasture and wanted to see if we had any work. Well, I hired them. I'll put some images or video of yesterday before the work was done, but if you remember, I had a bunch of trees growing right here. And I had 3 bigger trees up against that fence. So they got all those down. Now they're going to come back and pick those all up, and they're also going to trim and cut some of the ones over here. Now, unfortunately, they didn't quite do the job like I thought they would. The ones they took down last year over there were on the smaller side, and it was a big area. So I expected with these, they would go and chop them in sections because they were tall. They didn't do that. The result, a broken fence. So they'll be back Friday to finish the job and to fix the fence. It's these kind of things that make me want to do things myself. Anyway, it's done, mostly. It's the next morning, and I just put the new Wednesday out. And this is so weird because now Pugsley, the old Wednesday, is right by her side, both on top of this stump. And he's protecting her from all the others who are giving her a bit of a hard time. I mean, can he tell that she's his same breed? I don't know. That's just weird to me. And he's doing this little dance, like a courting dance, even though she's way too young. When I put her out, the others started to peck her. And he was right in there, just violently almost getting him out of the way. Hey, your best bet's to stay with him, I think. I'm going to keep an eye on him, and I'll keep you updated. Hey guys, it's a couple days later, and I'm still a little bit sick. Not much. It just seems to be hanging on. It's a little bit annoying more than anything. So the tree guys finished up yesterday. So they took, you can see it, here, let me zoom in. It's kind of hard to see through the fence, but hanging out over this cliff, there's a big trunk. Let me just get out here for you. You can see it's just this big trunk hanging out on this cliff. So they cut all the trees off of it. Same with right here, and then one further down. So it makes this quite open to the street. So definitely have to put something there. Eventually these eucalyptus trees will be taken out as well. Right now, as I mentioned before, they're all there to help the roots hold up the hillside. I think I'll be putting either fig trees, maybe the one that I have espaliered against the house that I don't want there anymore. Out here, citrus. It's a Mediterranean garden, so I think those would do well, especially fig trees. They have long, deep root systems, so that would do well holding the fence up. It's so fun to look across here now, and without the trees, it just looks so open. Look at the fall color on this pomegranate tree. I hear Daisy over there, so we need to get down and feed them. Still not 100% sure if she's pregnant or not. I was going to get pregnancy tests, but the only one that was reliable that I got from a source who is reliable to tell me that it was a good brand, you had to buy like 50, and they weren't cheap, and I'm never going to use 50 pregnancy tests because I'm assuming they expire at some point. So we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way and hope she starts showing by Christmas. That's what the breeder said, so we'll see. Morning, Bella. Good morning. Hi. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. What's a good girl? That's a good girl. All right, come on. Hey, Ollie. Daisy, you pregnant? I can't tell. So being sick has not only lessened the videos that you guys have seen, but I actually missed the tree rebate that I was talking about on the last video from our electric company to get 5 trees. So that stinks, but it opens up again in February for 2025. So take advantage of that one. The new Wednesday is doing well. She's integrated into the flock. And standing guard is Pugsley. I was asked if I'm going to keep him as a rooster, and I don't have any plans to get rid of him. I don't mind having a rooster. He's actually not loud. He rarely crows. Could change, I guess, as he gets older. The reason I got rid of the last rooster is because he was evil. And so far, Pugsley is not that way. If anything, he's kind of timid for a rooster. Let's go in and see. Hey, Pugsley. Look at this poor thing molting. You look really bad, Phyllis. You look really bad. And your sister doesn't look much better. So, while this cold has been more annoying than anything, I have really not gone out and done a bunch of work outside just because strenuous work would just lengthen it, I think. So I think once we get through Thanksgiving, I should be good to go. You know, I'm going to be good to go no matter what I feel like because I got to get back to work. The next couple of days, so today right now it's Tuesday, and the next couple of days are going to be prepping for Thanksgiving. And we're not having to do it here, which is great. My sister's taking it on. I just wanted to give you a little update on Emily's dad. So many of you have been, offering prayers and asking about him. He's doing better. He was in the hospital for 5 weeks. Now he's in an aftercare facility just to get him stronger to be able to go home. Unfortunately, he's not going to be home for Thanksgiving, but we're hoping the following week. So that's something to be thankful for. At points, he was hanging on barely. And, he's in a we visited him Sunday. And we were able to sit outside with him. It was the first time he'd been outside in a while. Wasn't in bed. He was up, and he had just come from physical therapy. So He's in pain from that, just trying to get stronger. When you're weakened, that's a big job to try to get stronger, and it's painful when you've got arthritis and everything else. So, but he's trucking along, and hopefully we'll be home next week. So I'm going to head in and start getting some of the Thanksgiving prep done, and we'll show that on the next video, probably like the recipes and things that we use. We can share them with you. We are in charge of the stuffing, which, being from the South, we call dressing. Emilie's family called it stuffing. Either way, it's my favorite side of Thanksgiving. So we're going to be making that. We're in charge of sweet potatoes, and I had to go buy sweet potatoes because, if you remember, all I ended up with was purple ones. So, anyway, I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving, and I will see you soon.